Clearing the game or seeking an end. Take your rightful place or share your wisdom. So I think for this we gotta fight a boss for ending A. For ending B, we need to, like, use the power of the Golden Cross and traverse the Golden Path. I think it has to do with completing the book. So last time I tried, I collected all the fairies for whatever that was worth, and I did get a couple new pages. But, okay, so I guess this would be page 2, because this is page 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and the back of the book. So we have everything except the cover and page 1. So, like, I think we need to collect, like, one more page, basically. And I'm thinking because it talks about the, following the Golden Path here. So I think this is what tells us the Golden Path, and I think that needs to be used to open the door in the mountain. And I haven't really figured that out yet. I'm guessing it's a line puzzle, and using this, I have to use this with something else to figure out what the sequence of the lines are, like the other line puzzles. But for now, actually I do kind of have a theory about it, but for now, I think what I need to do is go fight the boss and get ending A, and then maybe we can worry about ending B. But let's clear the game here. So we're gonna offer this to get a little bit more of a stat buff. Yeah, I wonder how many more stat items there are. It looks like I have 1/3 of another, like, potion container. So I would think that means that there's 2 more potion fragments. But I think let's just go for it. So for our setup, we're going to go with sword and the wand and the grapple hook here. And I've been predicting for a little while that the final boss is probably back in this chamber with the sword, and I just haven't gone over there at all lately. Because if we go back up here to where this entity was trapped before, they're not there anymore. And last time we went there to the sword chamber, they killed us, and then I became a ghost. Hopefully I won't become a ghost again, but now I have the crown. So I think this is, like, where I go for the final... Yes, the air. Okay. Yeah, we actually get the health bar in time now. And I have a good number of stats, so... Okay, you got a AoE move there. Yeah, so you have, like, 4 sections of health bar, so I'm expecting, like, 4 variations on your move for you to get aggressive more by a factor of 3. Ooh, okay, we got, like, Starfall sort of stuff. Yeah, and you got a lot of range moves, too, so... So far, the bosses I've had the most trouble with were these kind of more mano-a-mano kind of fights. Oh, they actually fell after they defeated me. Neat. Okay, I think I'm actually going to go for a closer save point, because I don't want to have to keep running all the way to that save point. Like, is it, where's my teleporter guide? Yeah, this one here will take me to the lab in the library. And here there's a save point right next to a teleporter, so I think I'd rather do that. That's just gonna save me some time, because I know I'm gonna be taking a bunch of tries at this. So far, the hardest bosses... I mean, the single hardest thing in the game for me so far has been that enemy gauntlet that I had to do while I was a ghost when I had no good stats. But besides that, the hardest boss for me was the Scavenger King, because I really had to just learn his moves, and I think this is a similar case here. Oh, okay, I was expecting a wave, but no, that's... And the ghost does give a little bit of a stun to it. Okay, so I'm able to kind of weave behind here. I haven't even tried hitting you with the magic orb yet. Okay, so now you got a 3-hit combo you're doing. Oh, and you don't take that long to go into a dash. Oof. Oh, the sword kind of comes out of you there. Okay, and I should probably back off when you're going to plunge the sword into the ground like that, because that gives off an AoE. Okay, and that big attack forks off into 3. Okay, there's a lot of shiny stuff on the screen now. But I have you below half, so that's cool. Okay, so I can pull you closer with the orb, though. That's not necessarily a good thing to do. It doesn't interrupt your attack at all, so... Yeah, they always take a knee after defeating me. Yeah, I have been calling that creature she the whole time. Like, in the first few episodes, I was referring to it as a vixen, because something was just, like, giving me more, like, feminine, but there's not really... I had to look at the design more. I don't think there's anything necessarily gendered about my character or this boss character. I guess I just kind of got, like, they have a more slender face, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I think that was pretty good dodging, all things considered. I took a little bit of a hit, but... Okay, I'm gonna wait for them to create some more distance from me. Yeah, you're already at half health, bro. Yeah, and those shots all kind of create shockwaves after they happen, so... Oh. Yeah, I think the dash is kind of doing the most work for me avoiding things. I'm just kind of doing cheap iframes here. Okay, this isn't so bad unless you turn out to have a secret extra health bar. No, they're getting back up. You have a secret extra health bar. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you're using that miasma stuff. Oh! Oh, okay. And it's lowering my max health. And I am out of... Okay, so really I've only hit the halfway part, and the second half is harder. This is gonna be tough, and I kind of... I mean, a big part of my brain wants to go around and look for more health potions and maybe even more stat buffs, because I don't know how far... Oh, wait, I do have something that increases my MP. What would I need for that? 400? Okay, maybe after this go, I'll go farm to be able to make that offering, because... I don't think that would make the biggest difference, but if I could spam magic a little bit more... I haven't been super spammy yet, I'm not, like, really... Yeah, that wasn't a very good run all along. Yeah, I think let me go farm enemies, perhaps, and maybe I'll even go around see if I, like, find any other extra things. If I have more, it's not going to make all the difference, but a little more MP will make that a tiny bit easier on me. One thing I was thinking, I was just looking into the shop to see, there wasn't anything I really wanted to buy in there, but the windmill. So I thought, why don't we try to do this little windmill secret it was telling me about. So it's pointing out how, what side the tears are on, are clues. So I guess the only question is, where do I start with this? And I guess I start... I need to do the direction of the tear, and I need to... that one. That's the one I need to start on. So it's going to be down, left, left, up, up, right, and then we go to the middle row, left, left, down, right, up, down. Let's try it again. Down, left, left, up, up, right, right, left, down, right, up, down. Double check this again. Yeah, it is based on, like, what side the tear is. It's not, like, which way the tear is pointing. So why don't we just write down the arrows here and then put it in faster all at once. So it'd be down, right, right, up, up, right, and then right, left, down, right, up, down. So let's put that in really fast here. Down, left, left, up, up, right, right, left, down, right, up, down. There we go. And that's going to be another secret little golden thing. Sacred Geometry. Found secret treasure number 3. So that's cool. Doesn't really do anything for me, but I'm glad I found it. And with the slightest bit of difference with more MP, I will attempt this boss again. Yeah, let's see that blue bar go up a little bit higher. So now would be a good time, I guess, to check. So I think this gives me mobility, which is good. This drops hearts, which isn't very useful at all. So I'm wondering if maybe... I'm wondering if maybe this, for that when the miasma attacks come in, because some of them seem to be like... They seem to be AoE so that if I'm standing in the miasma, I'm breathing it in. Yeah, let's check the book where it has the cards again, too. Cyan Peril Ring. Okay, right now I'm using the one shield, which actually I don't know what the shield does. Aura's Gem. Dagger Strap, Scavenger's Mask, Muffling Bell, Louder Echo, Perfume. The Lucky Cup isn't doing anything for me here, so I think Scavenger's Mask and Anklet I should keep. And then... maybe the Orange Peril Ring just to... just to do a little bit more damage when I'm at low health. I think that's what that does. Okay, as far as items go, though, do I want to try to be any tougher with my weapon loadout here? I mean, I could try the gun. People keep telling me about a strategy where you do the gun and the card that makes all your potions mana potions, and then maybe you grab some fruit. The lassoing the boss doesn't seem to be doing much for me. I'm occasionally getting some hits in with the wand. But yeah, let's try this again. I think ultimately, though, I'm just gonna have to get good. I mean, that's what happened with the... yeah, also let's not forget we have a shield. Oh. Yeah, the sword coming out to do extra damage is a little rough. Okay, I thought you were gonna follow that up with more attacks. Drink potions. Okay, we got meteors coming down, and I didn't even see the lasers coming at me because of the because I was looking at the meteors. But I could probably shield against those magic range attacks, right? I was trying to look at things a lot more during that fight. I mean, maybe the high magic, like, rush down with the gun is the way to go. I haven't been using the gun at all, just because it uses too much MP, but having... this strategy would give me 7 shots with the gun. Oh, wow, I managed to get hit a bunch of extra times there. Because of bad dashing. Yeah, you can't just, like, dash at things willy-nilly. You'll just be wasting... you'll be wasting stamina, and you'll be getting hit by everything. Oh, okay. Because I always see the shockwaves at my left and right, but I don't see the one behind me, and that's the one that throws me off with that move. Yeah, and I just get, like, visually overstimulated whenever the meteors are coming down. I could probably dodge that move with 2 dashes. The triple shockwaves. Yeah, again, I'm not doing as well here. I think I'm getting better, and I'm being more, like... I'm taking in information more than I'm really trying to fight right now. I like this because... So the tough thing is I don't actually know how many more upgrade items are out there. I don't have any sort of guide for that. I wonder if there's a spell somewhere in the book, if there's a trick to showing you where the nearest one of those is. Or, like, the nearest unopened chest. There's a chest that is driving me crazy in the main area. That sucks when I get caught in that. Yeah, that was just a bad run. So am I understanding correctly that if I get all the pages, I don't have to fight you at all? Because it presented it as like an either-or thing of like, fight the boss or share your wisdom. So I think when I go for the other ending, I won't even have to redo this fight, which is promising, because this seems like the thing that I'm gonna be really exhausted trying to beat a second time. Okay, meteor showers, watch her. Oh. Your zoning game's really good. Yeah, it's pretty gender neutral because you're just the heir. And I think I'm the heir to the heir. So really we're like fighting over a throne here. Wonder if I can shield that energy blast. They do. There's two different moves they do that I get confused. Yeah, I should be not blocking. I shouldn't dash straight back when they do that move. But okay, I'm only down 2 potions. Let my stamina get back. Dashed a little early there. Potion. I'd like to have some potions for your last phase, though. Yeah, I'm basically at like a couple potions and like a sliver of health after that. Okay, but it seems like a lot of the moves are the same. It still affects me being in that miasma, but I don't think it lowered my max health. Got to see a little bit more of the final phase there. The thing of it is... Shield is very useful, but you can't block very many hits before you run out of stamina, and much less if you're attacking. So when I'm low on stamina, I need to be less aggressive with trying to sneak in extra damage, because your stamina does not recover while you're attacking. Attacking doesn't use up stamina, but it stops stamina from recovering. Like there, it was a little dangerous maybe to keep using it. I like when she does... I like when she does that ring right around her, because that's maybe the easiest move to punish. Okay. Just taking one more potion. I did not bring my shield up fast enough. Okay. I've learned a trick to beating the 3 rings, too, without dashing quite as much. Oh, she, like, falls to her knees when she's low on health in this first phase also. So I wonder if that's potentially a chance to heal before going into phase 2? Because I have a good number of potions left, but... yeah, not a lot of health, and not a lot of time to heal. Okay. Oh, that's a different... okay, but that didn't really hurt me too much because I have the mask on. Okay, I have to, like, double dash. I have to, like, Mario Kart double dash for some of these now. There's probably a more elegant way to dodge those, but... and I don't think bombs are a very dependable way to pin her down. Oh, you do like 3 of those now. Okay. Okay. I'm getting somewhere here. Oh, okay. A bunch of rings. Yes! Oh my god, I got her! Oh my god, I got her! Whew! Okay, that was a little easier than I thought. I mean, I don't know how many attempts that was. Maybe I'll look at it in the edit. Alright, we take those. It was messy, but yeah, I got it. Yeah, I hope nobody minds. This is just like how it makes sense in my brain. But oh no, now I get trapped. Now I get trapped in the bubble. And this is what it means about a story being told over and over and over again. Is that I'm gonna grow up in here, I'm gonna be really tall, that's why the gender doesn't actually matter. Because whoever the hero is that defeats the heir, they become the next heir. And then eventually another fox will come and fight me over it. So it's just gonna be... yeah, that's the idea of the adventure, is that it's people fighting over... why is there a little CRT on this island? That's cute. Cool, guys, that's Tunic. I'm not completely done with this, because I'm gonna keep going to try and get ending B, because I get the feeling that ending B is going to be, like, a nicer ending. This is, like, a sad ending of, like, and the cycle continues. Yeah, so I think what the story is saying is that there's... foxes keep coming and killing the last fox and then taking their place in the prison. but if somebody could just collect all the pages and capture all the knowledge, they could maybe have the wisdom to break this cycle, and maybe the fairies factor into that. I think I need to collect at least 10 fairies to get one of the pages, which I already did. I've collected all 20 fairies now, so I think 20 fairies just gets you that extra little, like, bonus item for the treasure room, but you need at least 10, and it doesn't matter which 10, any 10, to get the reward of one of the pages, if you're going for the all pages ending. The Ace Agency? I didn't know there was an agency for that. Hey, are you accepting applications? Yeah, this is really cool so far, though. I don't want to talk about this like I'm done with it, but since I have a credit sequence to talk now and share my thoughts on the game, I'm gonna take this opportunity to say this was really cool. Jeff Keighley from the Game Awards? That's kind of funny to see you in here, because the Game Awards, I think, kind of snubbed this game a little bit that year for Best Indie Game. And the thing is, it doesn't really matter. That you shouldn't really get mad when your pick doesn't win Best, because it's an honor to get nominated, and it's like, most indie games, I think, deserve recognition if they're, like, good. It's not like something getting recognition should take away from other things that don't, and how do you compare apples and oranges anyway? It's just, that year, Stray won over Tunic, and I've played Stray, and Stray is a fine game and everything, but I was kind of disappointed by Stray, and I am not disappointed at all by Tunic. I think this is really cool. I think Stray's going to be a more approachable game for a lot more people. But then again, it's kind of a trade-off, because Stray has a lot of reading. You have to read a lot, and there's a lot of, not subtext, but actual text story that might bore a lot of people. This doesn't have that. Everything is subtext, and you can just focus on the adventure, but it's hard. It's hard to figure out what to do. You're welcome for playing, though. Thank you guys very much. I think you were maybe the best indie game of your year. I don't know. I can't think of all the indie games that came out that year. Game over. Found your rightful place. Look at this very Kingdom Hearts ending. Missing one page. Return to seek another path, or New Game Plus. Copy, save, and carry most items into New Game Plus. Well, I'm only missing one page, and again, I think it's behind the mountain door. So I'm gonna take the retry. Okay, cool, and it throws me right back here to my last save before I did that. So, guys, I don't know how long this episode is gonna come out in the edit, because I'm probably gonna be editing out a lot of retries, but I'm the Comic Foil, and next time I'm gonna see if I can figure out this gold path. I have a theory about it, but I'm gonna save it to next episode.